Sora and Joes were next to each other, and then I drew like mostly level 3s. Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's just random shit level 3s.
I mean, I had a game with 3 of the 5 cards in my hand was Imperialdramon. After I did like a full shuffle and leave. Sometimes it just happens.
You have a die there, Eclipse?
I do. I got 2 die, so you die twice as hard.
I got 2 as well.
Right. What is it, the thunderous booms?
Beat a 7.
7.
Beat a 5.
I got a 3.
Okay.
So you'll go.
Not. I will go first.
Okay, so now we are set up. We'll welcome one and all to DigiMonDay, who might be tuning in on my side of things, and hello to Dapper's audience, always a pleasure. So let me get, where is the thing that I need? That's not what I need. There we go. We are doing Imperialdramon offs. I don't know how else to say it.
We're Battle of Imperialdramon. That's what
I'm excited.
Probably better.
Well, I was telling you earlier about the Imperialdramon deck, right, Dapper? The trial of the starter deck.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah. So they've already revealed the Mastermon card, but they have not revealed the Imperialdramon card. I'm very upset.
They revealed the Pyodramon and Dinobemon, and they're a little lackluster.
Okay, I will take a look after this game then. I mean, like,
they're the ones that are on the screen, so I think I don't know if they're going to do Imperial in the set, but they're pretty lackluster, which is unfortunate. They both hold on.
Hold on. I'm not talking about EX, I'm talking about the Imperialdramon deck they literally just announced in Japan.
I know exactly.
No, we can talk about it. It's definitely a thing we can talk about during today.
Imperialdramon, draw.
But it's
I'd play Gomamon for 2.
Because like both the Imperials, or Imperial and Dino B, they are both like 4 Digivolution cost, if I'm not mistaken, which is absurd.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you saying?
And apparently it's a 4 cost to Digivolve. Let me see if I can find
the new Dino B.
Yeah, in the starter deck.
Oh. Weird.
Let me see if I can pull it up real quick here.
ET8 starter deck, all force feature mode.
I'll do Lobo into Pyil. 3 on your side.
Alright. Draw. We'll bring out Vemon. We're gonna Digi-evolve into Gorillamon for 1. Draw. We'll do Gorilla Insecurity for 6.
Okay, that's a 6.
So,
from my plans. We'll do Digivolve into XVmon. Digimon and Tabimon for 1. Draw. Hammer Spark for 1. Hard play Gomamon. And then Digivolve into XVmon for 2. Draw. Digivolve into Dinobemon.
Wait, I think it's my turn on that side. Cause
no, I gained 1 from Hammer Spark.
Yeah, which put you up to 2, and you played Gomamon.
Did I? Oh, hold on. Oh, let's go back. Digivolve, Gomamon. Yes, okay, you're right.
So it'd be 2 on my side with the XVmon.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so to interject, the first Pyodramon is Evolve from Green or Blue.
Here, give me a sec. I'm just gonna search it up. Actually, do you have the link?
It's
we can. We can look at this real fast.
As I say, it has on its it evolves from green or blue. It's an 8 cost to play, level 5, 4 cost to digivolve, 8,000 DP, and there's Jogress, which I'm guessing is going to be DNA Digivolution in English. When evolving, if this Digimon Jogress evolved, so if you use a blue Digimon of level 4 and a green level, or a green level 4 and a blue level 4 Digimon on the field, go underneath it as its evolution sources, and then you Digivolve into the card. I don't know. It doesn't say the cost. Maybe that is free, or it's for the 4. I'm not entirely sure because I know the Mastamon, I believe, has some kind of alternate cost or something. So this.
Oh, yeah, the Mastamon has like a DNA Digivolve cost.
Yeah, that's what this is. It says Jogress blue level 4 and green level 4. But it doesn't say like a memory cost, so maybe it's free. So maybe that's like
Okay, where did you find the
Facebook.
Okay, on Facebook.
Because somebody translated from the Japanese Twitter for Digimon. That's why I've got to read it. So anyway, if you Jogress him, you can choose an opponent's Digimon 6,000 or less DP, return it to the bottom of their deck. And then when it attacks, because it doesn't say ESS unless they mean it to be, you can activate it once per turn. So you can unsuspend this Digimon once per turn, 8,000 DP for 4 memory.
Did everybody get their tamer boxes for the second one?
You mean like put in for the orders? Yeah.
Or pre-order, yeah.
Yeah, I put in for 1. I don't think I kind of want to benefit on more, but $84 is a lot. I know people sell them on the secondary market for like $200-300, but now that we know the second wave's there, there's probably going to be more people buying it.
I can't seem to find the Digimon Facebook. Can you put the link? Like, can you just put the link to it in the chat?
I cannot because it'll mess up the stream game. Just give me one moment. I'll link it later though.
Alright.
Anyway, then we have Dino Beamon. Same deal. 8 cost to play, 4 cost to digivolve. Blue or green, 8,000 DP, level 5. You can Jogress from blue and green level 4s. Like I said, it doesn't say it has a memory cost, so maybe it's free. I don't know to do the DNA thing. Whenever you Digivolve, choose one of your opponent's Digimon and rest it. If this Digimon Digivolves through Jogress, the targeted Digimon cannot be put to active in your opponent's next turn. So it stuns him like Mega Gargo does if you DNA Digivolve it out. And then the inheritable is your turn, this Digimon gains 1,000 DP for each of the colors this Digimon has. So maybe they will give us an Imperialdramon that's blue and green. Just so it has like extra DP. But that's the sum of it. There's like other stuff too.
Okay, do you know what the Facebook group is called? Because I'm looking at the Digimon card in TCG, but I don't think that's the one.
Right. I'm on a specific I don't want to say group page. It's like a fan page or something like that, or maybe a gaming store. But they translate a lot of things.
Okay.
That's where I find most of it.
Do you have just like the name of the group?
N with like a period and some other language behind it. and then a space and gaming channel. Like I said, I'm not, well, I don't want to be incorrect and say it's Japanese or it's Chinese, or whatever. I want to be...
Most likely because it's probably Korea.
Yeah, that's why I want to be, like, respectful because I don't know what language it is by symbols alone. But yes, so that is... It doesn't seem like they're very good. Now, if the Jogress is free, that might change some things.
So usually the Jogress is like So the way it works with the Master one, it's a level 5 and a level 5 purple and yellow Digimon.
Yeah, but it usually has for a memory cost of X.
Yes.
These don't say with a memory cost of X, so I don't know.
Free there.
I'm assuming so, but with it being a rough translation, I can't tell for sure.
Yeah. One thing to know, let me actually look at the Mastamon for reference. Okay, so for no memory cost, for DNA Digivolve level yellow level 5 plus purple yellow 5 status cards and the Digivolve Digimon over them unsuspend for no memory cost. So it's probably also going to be no memory cost.
Yeah, that'd be my guess, but you have to have green and blue out, which make it a little more difficult.
I mean, that's going to just be, you're going to run regular Stingmons, which will work if you're running, say, the ones from EX that will give you piercing. So it's a way to give both piercing and jamming into...
My bigger hope is that they just have XVmon that's blue-green.
Alright.
And
We've talked about this enough, Dapper. I think it's your turn.
It's Stingmon that's blue-green. That's my
All I
hope.
did was bring him up. So, I'm going to attack security. Because it has jamming, the Demi V will let me draw a card.
It does? Hammer Spark! I gain 2 memory!
Takes me down to 0. Which is a little unfortunate, because I wanted to
do
bend
some
my
things.
plays.
Won't let that happen.
Yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Foiling your plans.
Yeah, how do I do it?
Oiled again.
Alright, I'm gonna evolve into Imperialdramon for 3. Question, I think Zero might be able to answer. Does this Vmon activate?
Yes.
So I do to draw one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's when it gets unsuspended.
Yep.
During main phase.
And it won't
Basically anything that is at your regular start of the turn.
Although I did that wrong. I was supposed to draw for the evolution and then draw for the Vmon.
Yes.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Draw, unsuspend, Digivolve into Elecmon, draw. I'm gonna Digivolve into Dino Beamon for 3, draw. We're going to Dino Beamon into security with piercing and jamming.
Let's cut his breath. Turn one of your opponent's Digimon to its owner's hand.
I'm assuming you're gonna go for the Dino Beamon. Or you want to do the Tobyumon? Because if you bounce the Dino Beamon, I can let me put it right back on the Tobyumon.
I know, that's what I'm thinking is... No, I think I'll still bounce the Dino B.
Alright. That goes to hand. We're going to Digivolve into Imperialdramon for 3.
Cool.
Your turn, sir.
I draw for turn. Hatch.
Digivolve!
That one. Did you evolve into what though?
Unlucky.
Evolve into Vmon for nothing.
Smash his face in. Smash his face in.
I mean, you really want another,
He's got 3
Hammer
memory.
Spark?
Hammer Spark to go to 4. I'm gonna play a Davis.
3.
Blue and green.
Yeah, you're gonna...
Man. I think that's exactly what Davis looks for, isn't it?
Pretty much. Like all the big pieces.
I'll put the Imperialdramon on the bottom of the deck.
Alright.
Now what do I do?
Attack.
Now you swing for 2 to the face.
Then it restands, and you could draw like 2 cards, because jamming and the other thing, so you draw a bunch of cards.
Okay, so I swing, I draw twice, right?
Well, you draw one for the
Maybe.
jamming,
Yeah,
then
yeah, so he draws
restand.
twice.
And then this unsuspends it, which draws
Yeah.
for the
Yep.
Vmon.
So that's gonna be nothing.
Okay. It'll swing again.
Nothing.
And then I will
Blitz Omnimon.
No, not yet.
I was gonna say not quite. Actually, you still don't have a memory tamer.
Unfortunately, I do not.
As I say,
Okay.
not yet. You can.
My best bet might be to evolve into Gorillamon then.
That is a good play. Draw. Bring out the Electmon.
Kind of been able to draw too many cards at this point.
Yeah, I got screwed early game and I couldn't really recover, unfortunately. We'll do
Yeah, having Kakaida's Breath is definitely a thing.
Imperialdramon into security.
Okay, that's a Imperialdramon.
We're gonna do Electmon into security.
That's a Davis. Activates. And I hit
Well,
him.
you get a choice.
I know, this is weird. I've never seen Davis so hot on.
You're just getting all of the luck. Like, double Davis, how can I compete?
We'll send the Electmon to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, my deck just was like, we're hot, we're running well.
Running hot. Digivolve into Gorillamon for 1. Draw. Digivolve into Imperialdramon for 3. Unsuspend. Your turn. And I think you might have this.
Raise Gorilla. I think we'll just swing with the Imperial first.
So draw, unsuspend, draw. First hit. Omnimon, not that it matters.
Oh yeah, jamming. Swing again.
Nothing. Yeah,
Well,
you
this
got
deck is
this.
broken.
Oh yeah.
Gorilla. My hand was pretty nutty too.
I just got.
That's a Thomas.
I got. Sure.
That's a
wheel.
Thomas.
That is a
Yeah.
Thomas. It draws you one. It's like a Gabumon in this deck.
Interesting.
Why not run Gabumon?
I don't have Gabumon. They're in my other deck.
Says
It's
the
like a
man-
Gabumon because I play 4 Lobomons.
Alright, how would you like to cut?
In half, I guess. I gotta shuffle. I think my first baby actually survived. That's weird. And my last security was a Kakaida's Breath, so I won because I had 2 Kakaida's Breath in security.
Yeah.
And
Perfect draws, perfect security.
yeah, and then when I hit your security with the Hammer Spark, it was still my turn. That was like a major thing too.
Yeah. Fortunately, that's just how it is sometimes. I will be going first.
That's fine. How would you like to cut once I'm done shuffling?
We'll do half plus 1.
So the +1 goes where?
Getting fancy up in here.
So, cut, and then the top card here, on here, and then the whole thing on top.
Okay. I guess half is arbitrary here, right? Or do I need to count out 31 cards?
No, it's arbitrary.
Oh, it's not even 31, it's 26.
Dapper can count.
Math. We don't come here for math.
The entire
Yes,
game's
this one would
based
be
on it.
25.
Nah, we're just gonna leave it at
Yeah,
that.
Why'd you say 26? Yep, you're running...
because it's 25 plus 1.
Oh, you're doing something different.
Because it's a 50 card deck with a 5 card AB deck, so.
No, 55 card deck. But the egg don't count.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, also, little announcement for my channel. Since we're just shuffling and stuff, a friend of mine is working on like some stuff to associate me more with a brand than my generic stuff I've had up on my channel.
Brand.
So I actually have like I will have like an avatar and like a banner and stuff coming out.
Egg, Digivolve into Vemon, draw, hard play, hard play Gabumon for 3, draw.
I thought he was gonna just drop the Imperialdramon and be like, deal with it.
Draw. I like how you immediately made fun of me for saying Borand. Draw for turn, attach into Demi-V. Demi-V evolves into Vmon.
Can we just take a moment where the actual translation of Demi-V is Chibimon, and it's not Chibimon, and I'm very upset that it's not Chibimon?
I think that's because in the English show they just said it was Demi-V, which is
Yeah, they did, and I'm very upset, because it's literally pronounced Chibimon.
Alright, I'm gonna play this for 2 and evolve it into Colamon for 1. And then just get them bodies on the flow.
Right. I'm at 2. I will draw. I will bring out Vemon. Digivolve to Gorillamon for 1. Draw. I'm going to then Digivolve to Imperialdramon for 3, putting it at 2. Draw.
Okay.
Digimon.
Yep. We'll raise the Vmon, I guess. Is that the wisest choice? Probably not. Lekmon will swing in security.
Vemon?
Survives.
Is it 2 or 3?
It's 3.
Oh yeah, it does survive.
It survives. I don't know how, but it did. Okay.
That's some jank.
That's why you run the 3000s.
That's different.
It's evolution material for when you're done.
Crap. I feel like he gets way too many attacks if I do this. But I need to move forward. Colamon into Dynabemon for 3.
Alright. So that puts me to 1?
Yep.
Alright. Draw. And suspend. Digivolve into Vemon. I draw. Internal Screaming. We'll start with Vemon jamming into security, because it has jamming. I draw. How is those back-to-back?
Thomas. What's back-to-back? Something in your hand?
Yeah.
Thomas plays and draws me a card.
Welcome to the inconsistencies of Imperialdramon.
We're going to Digivolve into Gorillamon for 1. Draw. That might be my best option, unfortunately. Imperialdramon into security. Actually, yeah.
That is a Lobomon in 5k.
And I'll play a Davis for 4.
Okay.
I wonder what I'm going to pick.
Get him, Dapper.
Something blue.
We'll go Imperialdramon.
Okay. Well, it's interesting to leave me with 4. That's first we'll hatch a Demi-Vemon. Stay into Lekmon because it survived for some reason.
Right?
That's the biggest question. I'm just trying to think if I have 5 attacks here.
You probably do.
2, 3, 4.
Alright, first we'll do Dino B into Gorillamon with Piercing.
Yeah. Not that it matters, but it's Nidhogg.
Good survive.
Yeah.
will evolve Dino B into Imperialdramon for 3. I should probably evolve back in the back before I forget to. Get me V into Vmon.
That would be a good play.
Probably something I need to do. Yes. Imperialdramon into security with jamming.
Imperialdramon.
Nice.
It lives.
Yeah, unsuspect.
Yeah, I know it
not.
lives because of jamming.
Yeah.
It lives because of jamming, but I was just like seeing if there's anything else on the card. There's not. So.
Nope.
Nope.
Elecmon, let's show your strength into security.
Vmon 2K! That Elecmon will not die.
Primary village! That is nutty.
That is.
Get out.
Actually, I'm gonna... Does Blitz allow you to attack directly?
Yes. Yes.
Yes? Okay, then Demon attack.
NOB.
Cool, it dies.
And then...
Then I have a Blitz to evolve.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know. Okay, so I literally drew back to back.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Like,
you're upper guys.
What am I gonna do
It
with
feels
that?
like every one of my games, it winds up being that.
I have
Constant back-to-back high costs, and it's just like, okay.
Alright, this deck, I don't know what it is, it's not... It just doesn't want to work for me right now, and I need to scold it.
Is it Zero's turn to face Eclipse, or is Eclipse saying...
No, it's Zero's turn to face you, because it's King of the Hill.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of...
Sure. Sure. As you can see, my deck's outdated.
I mean, it kicked my butt.
That will be your...
Because I haven't busted it out in so long, so it's like, please play with me.
Oh no, mine's like, oh, you want to play? Like, where was... Like, I've literally just been crippled. Like, I had a turn 1 DigiMonDay in my game against Adam, and like, that shouldn't happen.
Loading, loading, loading.
Is it really?
All we see is loading.
Yeah.
All I see is loading.
I hit
I'm
the camera
gonna go on a hunt
and-
for this card. I will be back.
Let me
Try to find the,
again. How about now? No, it kicked me. Of course it did. Do your thing, Discord. Sophie, go sit down. Go upstairs if you can't sit down. Boop. There it goes. Brigade. There's Digimon. There.
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay. Are we good?
I see your face.
Hi. Good, good. Okay. Cards. Trading cards. Digimon trading cards. And Vmon.
There we go. Do you have a die or dice?
Yes, I do. I have blue and green. What color would you like?
I would control them both.
Oh, you said sounds good.
I got a 7.
I got a 6.
Okay. Sounds like I'm going first. Would you like it cut in any fashion?
Nope.
Cool.
Halvesies are fine for me. I have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
4, 5. Upside down cards are jamming Vmons because for some reason I can't find my playset.
That is fair. We're gonna hatch a Demi V. Demi V will go into that Vmon. And then I'm actually gonna start off by playing a Thomas to draw a card.
Weird.
Yes, Thomas is a strange inclusion
Hatch.
that I personally like, but Zero doesn't like it.
Digivolve. Draw. It's just that it's interesting, that's all. Digivolve. Draw. Imperialdramon. Putting you at 1. Draw.
Okay, draw. Raise Vmon. Keep up this chain. Vmon into Colemon.
I mean, why wouldn't you just play the Gabumons with draw on play for 3?
He doesn't have extras.
Yeah.
He wants
Yeah.
Dapper wants to be Dapper. Just
Yeah, I
let him
do
be
things in a different ways for some reason.
Let Dapper be Dapper.
We'll play Vmon.
For 2? Draw. Or put
You have 3.
I have 3? Oh,
Yeah.
because of the Colemon. Cool. Raise.
Yep.
Swain and Security. Jamming
With
Vmon,
that
draw a card.
jamming, lets it get through Dino Vmon.
Okay.
And then
Swain
straight into-
Security.
That is also Imperialdramon.
Swain Security.
And that is Hammer Spark.
So you have 2 memory. Your turn then.
Well, this looks one-sided.
You gave me 3 memory, man. Like, twice.
I did. Vmon into security with jamming.
Davis.
Play that.
We'll grab Jamming Vmon and Dino B.
Okay. And then let's see you build that into your raising area. Cut his breath.
6. Okay.
5. Add 2.
5. Draw. Hatch. Okay. 2 left. What do we want to do? I'm going to Jamming V here first. Draw.
Seems like a little thought bubble. I'm a Vmon.
Going to 3 no matter what next turn. So.
Yes, you
I
are.
realize it's been like an hour. As opposed
Yeah,
to other nights where it takes like 1 to 2 hours per game.
That's
Because
just the
Imperial,
curse
yeah.
of the security control.
And we'll go into.
I think it's just because we're playing Imperialdramons and it goes quicker.
Yeah,
Either hit or you miss, and then if you hit, you win.
Oh, you played that for 5 and then Gorilla for 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw for turn. No, that stops my my Vmon from doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. That was the point.
Okay. We'll hatch. We'll Hammer Spark. Go up to 2. Vmon can't attack, so it'll become a Grizzlymon instead.
Seems fair.
And that opens up Colemon to become Imperialdramon.
Okay, so we're at 3. Draw. Raise. Good deal.
That would be to go to 0? Okay.
Yep. Go at security.
Of
Draw
course.
card.
That's a Davis. Davis plays for me. Gorilla, Thomas. So I have to just take a gorilla. Yeah, Imperial's fun. It like acts one way, one game, and then just the opposite the next game.
Mm-hmm.
So still you turn at 0, right?
Full hard play Sakuyamon. And it's your turn.
And that's 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that messes up the ability to evolve into Imperial for 3, right?
Right.
Okay. You have 1 left, and you have like 3 big bodies. Fun. Oh yeah, draw for turn. Maybe I should start there. Oof, my hand says no, you're not allowed. Let's swing security with Imperialdramon to draw with Demi V.
Sure. Sayukamon, so you're good?
Just don't see the way to get through all your attacks.
That's why I set it up the way I did.
And I'm still not drawing any easy way to climb here either.
Yep. Climbing an Imperial wouldn't help me. This helps me.
To Dino B for 3. That would have been helpful earlier. Now it's not helpful. Crap, I hate that I have like no boost. So if I do Dino B, it just kills them both. But I feel like that's what I have to do, because I'm at 0, right? Yeah, Dino B into Dino B.
I'll just block.
Cool. That pierces its security.
Sayukamon.
Okay.
I was hoping for a breath just to, like...
Yeah, just to do the thing. Dang it, there's 2 things I want to do. Yeah, that's what I think I'm stuck doing. I'm stuck throwing a grizzly down, giving you 5. No, you can't even see that, can you?
I can see. Dino B into security.
Okay, that's a hammer spark.
So I go to 3. Sayukamon into security.
Block with grizzly.
You rather. Lobomon into Davis. Draw. Lobomon for game.
Yeah, I had one of those, but not enough memory to do anything with it. RIP! Is that game 1 or game 2? That was game 1.
Game 2.
I do better going second, so I'm gonna go second. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Except that I have 1 game going second, and then like the first game I go first, I lose. So
all good, all good.
I'm gonna laugh if it works out where it's like Eclipse beats Adam, I beat Eclipse, 0 beats me, and then Adam beats 0.
That would be fun.
That's exactly the way it's shaping up to be, I can tell you that much.
I feel like mine's bottom of the row. But we'll see.
I'm surprised that yours might just run when when 0's just like, nope.
Who knows?
Imperialdramon. It has two good matches in a turn.
You said I am going first, so
Yep, go ahead.
Digivolve 2, 3, and 1 here. Draw. It's your turn then.
At what?
You're at 1 memory.
Okay. My turn at 1. Hatch a Demi-V. Wow, hand.
Is that a
That's
good
in.
well or a bad well?
You'll find out.
I'll find out. Uh-oh.
Thomas, give you 2.
That might be a bad wow. That's what I'm thinking. Draw. Yeah, no rhyme or reason to waste resources, so we'll just put you at 1 again and draw.
Oh, we're evolving into that. Okay. Draw off turn. Hammer Spark to go up to 2.
Yeah.
Thomas into the Lobomon. And I feel like risking it. Probably not. I need to build into Dino B for 3.
Sounds good. Draw. Raise. Imperialdramon into security. Draw a card as a Jammin' V.
It's a Dino B.
Imperial. Swing security.
That's a Imperialdramon.
That would be at 0 because of the Digivolve.
Wait, doesn't...
Impale unsuspended.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Duh. Swing
Mhm.
again. That's right, that's why it's so good.
Select one.
And then 2 for Gomamon. Your turn.
Okay. Wow. Hammer Spark, go up to 3. Dino B into security with jamming.
Hammer Spark. Gain 2 memory.
Yeah, so I went up to 3, I go back down to 1. Dang it. That's a slap in the
So much
face.
for your own Imperial.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I have to swing with Dino B first.
Right. The luck.
Quietest breath. We'll send your Imperial back to your hand.
So I'm at 6 memory.
Yep.
Sounds.
With plenty to
Diggity
build
draw.
back up.
Raise. Sounds bon diggity. And we're at 6, so we can go. Stu Davis.
Wasn't what I was expecting.
Grab the.
Coleman.
Going to him for 1. Going to Tobimon for 1. You have 2 life left.
2 security cards, yeah. We'll just go into Goblimon for 3, and he'll draw us a card. And it's your turn. Okay, draw a turn. And suspend. Finally! Evolve into Vmon.
All level 3.
Yes, finally a level 3 out of the entire game. Dino B into security with jamming.
What was that? What was the second Hammer Spark?
So would have I. I would have been like, what the?
Another Hammer Spark.
We will evolve into Imperial for 3.
Yep.
Because there's no that little guy over there. And I don't want to suspend him. Swing into security.
Down a B, so you're good.
Mm-hmm. I gotta figure out a way to take out a guy at least. And he has a Davis.
Yep, no memory starving for you.
Nope, not this time. So I can't memory starve, but I can try to prevent you from going back up all the way. Can try to at least. Problem is you have like 3 attacks here. Is that enough? Probably not.
Couldn't answer.
No, that would require a misplay from you. And that's not enough to win.
I don't know, hope for like double hammer sparks or something in security?
Nah, doubtful. I've had a lot of my good stuff here already. But you never want to hope for your security. That's a sure way to lose.
Sometimes it's all you have, though. What up, Jopo? How's it going?
I think it's one of these 3 cards I gotta play. Let me just shuffle them up and see which one it's going to be.
You gonna roll a die too to see which one?
Nope, it's just gonna be this top one. Which is 12 into 1 here.
So I go to 3.
I don't know, wait, that's dumb. That makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear
Let me
that,
take
Joe.
back. I don't know why I made that a choice. That's a terrible choice. I think I'm just gonna play this for 5.
Sounds good. You'll draw.
That's where my choices are.
Swing at security.
Let's block that.
Okay.
Just get rid of that.
Swing at security.
Let's go on. Deletes it, right?
You have a Digimon, no source too, so I draw a card from that, but yes, then dies. Swing security for 2 memory. So I go to 5. Or 3, yeah.
That's a no Ekmon.
Okay, and then we Lobomon again.
Just the Lobomon for games. Yeah, I figured it's something like that. It was that or Omnimon, and I was like, I could leave you at one, but that leaves me unprotected. So I was like, I could have this Omnimon and deleted something, but like giving you 6 seemed ridiculous. Because then all you needed was a level 5.
Last card was Cocytus Breath. This is like an ongoing theme. There's you first, now it's me.
Yeah.
Alright, so am I facing 0?
Might as well.
Just to see if it goes a full circle or not.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Whoa, infinite loop. Hold on.
I did that on
I'll put the video
purpose.
on in a second. There we go. Video's on.
There we go. I think I have to recrop that. Remove this source. Move that source.
I don't have to recrop, I just have to flip it.
Wasn't far enough up. There we go.
Oh, did you guys see that Fortnite's getting like Naruto?
Yeah.
Dapper, do you play Fortnite?
No way, man, I'm terrible at shooters. Halo taught me that I cannot be a shooter.
Halo taught you that?
Yeah, Halo taught me I can't be good at shooting games. I ended up with a grenade launcher, and somehow I launched it at my feet, and I blew up. So
That's
that was the end of my, that's the beginning and end of my like shooter.
That is amazing, for the record.
It wasn't like my
hopefully
hero,
that-
where he ends up flying.
How would you like me to cut?
And half's fine for me. Hey, you updated your display. I just noticed. You're using a die in your things.
Oh yeah. I actually have dice and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, because I had to bring something to the tournament.
He had to figure out how to be.
So
I got a
He had to
5.
figure out how to be a print.
up 2 dice. I got 10, so I guess I'm going first.
Yep.
Good. It's
You
not what I
want
wanted.
me to cut in any way.
Bottom 5 on top.
So cut and then bottom 5 on top?
No, just
Oh,
straight bottom 5 on top.
Okay.
Did we just like lose Eclipse?
So
Right.
the bottom 5 is our security.
Yeah,
And
basically.
Eclipse, are you alive? Live? Think so.
Nah, he's gone.
Resident Evil, are you any good at that game? I'm bad at the first one, and I'm trying to play them through in order, so I'm having a tough time getting through the first Resident Evil. But anyway, draw. Or, not draw, flip. Gosh, I flipped 2, sorry. Oof, I'm
Oh,
on.
good.
0, draw. And then we'll go... We'll give you 1, and draw.
I will happily take that one and raise an egg. Sophie, cut it out! Please. Okay. Let us do... Let's do this. Draw. Gorilla. Draw. And then... Don't have that, so we gotta go the other route. So I'll give you 2 and then it's your turn.
Yes.
Sophie, stop it or the tablet goes away.
Go security with Gorilla, drawing a card because they have
Ooh,
it on without.
an aggressive attack. It is Imperialdramon, so it dies.
Oof, red.
Whoa!
What happened?
Discord happened like it always does.
What happened to Zero?
Red.
I think we're back though.
Okay. And then my second play is actually going to be a Davis.
Ooh, that's a
Bring you
good
up
play.
2.
Me too. River 2.
Okay. Deal 3. I think at this point I take... Yeah. Hexblow.
Okay. Draw. We'll raise our Gorillamon. Goma's gonna get into security.
He does.
That's fine. Let's do Gorilla into security.
Go.
6K.
Also dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wish I had like a 2 cost and a 3 cost, but I think we just play this 5, giving you 3. Then it's your turn.
Draw. Flip the top one here. Mark one for 0. Draw.
Hey, Sophie. Sophie. Go upstairs, go potty.
We go 2 for elect.
Okay.
1 for gorilla.
Gorilla.
You just have a level 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do Chris Pale. For 3.
For 3. Okay. We'll draw. And we'll race.
That's the starter deck one, isn't it? It is.
Draw. Swing security for 7. Jamming.
3.
Go into Vmon here. Draw. And then we will just go into Imperial, giving you 3. Draw.
Okay. Draw. Raise. Yeah, hex flop for 3.
Yep.
Then we'll swing a security, trashing the 2 Digivolution sources underneath your Imperialdramon.
Yep. Alright.
That is with jamming and +1 security attack.
First check is a Dino B.
Mm-hmm.
Second check is a Vmon.
Okay. Then we'll go. Do you have? You don't have a tamer on. Okay. And we'll go on 1 for Gorillamon. Right? Oh, no, wait. I'm at 3. I'm at 0, right?
Yeah.
So 1 for Gorillamon. Draw card.
Draw. We will raise the Vmon. Vmon swing security with jamming.
Okay. 7K.
We will. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll go like this. Go 3, draw, and Omnimon will attack your Hexploutmon.
Okay.
And then you have 3 memory.
Drew. I flip.
Do.
Zero for blue command. Draw.
What does this one do again?
Stuff.
I want to figure out a way to work Daramon into a deck.
Imperialdramon for 3. Draw a card. Swing a secure with jamming.
Security,
Draw a
okay.
card.
It's an elect one.
Oh yeah, I could have attacked a Demon. Whatever. Too late.
Yeah, that's where I
going-
thought you were going.
Imperial unsuspending.
So we have 3. Okay, cool. Draw.
Yeah.
We will swing jamming into security.
Oh, come on.
And then
Oh,
swing
that's
game.
good. Yeah, if I didn't make that play mistake. Oh well.
So I was very
I might have had a
curious.
chance. But whatever. Next game I gotta learn.
Are you
I mean, I
gonna-
could have gone back, but I didn't feel like going back. I just want to go to game 2.
Oh, good. First or second, my friend?
Second.
Yeah, because you would have forced like a back and forth where I had to attack the pilot or the you'd swung over that. I would have had
Yeah,
to
but-
deal with your Imperial where I died. Like I would have had to do something to come up with an option to
Yeah.
prevent it from killing me back.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have won. Whatever if you didn't
Well,
have any.
I had Cocytus Breath, so it's going to bounce it back to your hand.
Oh. Yeah, then I don't think I could have rebuilt after that, to be honest. So. It was probably over.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is security for you. Shuffle these. Hatch. Then we'll just play Davis straight up.
Zero, have you ran into anybody playing Digizorption.deck? Because there's a bunch of like new Digizorption things, like the Kiwimon and the whatever that card was I just saw.
No, not really.
Royal Nuts. No one dropped the Royal Nuts on you?
No.
Two up there.
What do I want? Well, getting done will be no matter what.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you went Davis. I started my turn.
Oh, you're fine. I'm debating on which champion I'm taking. There's a one we can go in Davis, but then we lose. I think we have to go to Tobimon. Yeah, I think that is the play.
So I'm down to 2 because I played a Lechmon in the field.
Yep. Like, as good as Lobomon is, I need a reliable champion.
2 for Grizzlymon drawing. And then I guess this puts me at 0. And I want to build, so I'll go 1 for Gorillomon.
Okay, and then I'll go to 3 because of Davis.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Draw,
Another play mistake.
draw, draw. Okay, this is much better.
Another Davis
One,
mistake.
Draw. Camera Spark. Going to Dino B for 3. Draw. And then go for 2. It's your turn then. That's how good my hand was once I got a rookie. I was just like, oh,
Yeah, once you have the stacks. And I'll just go with Davis.
Okay, so I'll be at 3, and then you
take X block.
next block. Sounds good. Draw for turn. Raise. Dino be into security. Give me the draw card.
On me.
Okay. Then you go with Imperial draw. Imperial into security.
On me again. My deck just likes to be consistent with drawing
It
cards.
really does.
I don't know why it keeps doing this every fucking time, but
Cause it
Language!
every freaking time. Freaking time. There we go. Sorry.
every single time.
You're gonna bleep that out, right?
It's live. I really can't. Behave yourself.
We don't know how to here.
I can tell.
We will not be silenced.
Dapper, I'm giving you a look.
Oh, I'm not looking.
I know you're not. That's the frustrating part.
I'm looking down.
Goma's just gonna go into Coelamon. You'll go to 3. We'll draw. Or Coelamon.
Got 3.
Well, yeah, because you're Davis.
There. And then I draw. Or I go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
your turn.
Okay.
Alright, we'll go for 0.
Deck figured out.
Just fail for 3. 0. Draw.
So
And remove the bottom Digivolution source of all of your
this
Digimon.
source and this source. Okay.
Yep. And then I have 3 security left. And go Hex.
Okay.
Drawing card.
Draw. Hatch. Demon. Draw. Imperial go into security for 12 jamming.
Okay. 7K.
Dino B go into security, piercing jamming, 7K.
6K.
Okay. And we will go into this Imperial, giving you 3 memory draw, and my guys won't suspend. And it's your turn.
Jeez. Let's see. Three daggers.
On my next turn, I will, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have, if you like, you have 3 now.
I could get potential 4 if you have a level 1, but
Oh, considering you use that so much on me, yeah. You
I
probably
know
have-
what you're talking about. Whatever do you mean?
Yeah, I know. We should just figure out a way to put Lobomon, Agunimon, and Bushiagramon in the same deck. It'll be a horrible deck. Yeah.
so we're gonna do Hex Blow attacking,
Okay.
removing 2 Digivolution sources on the Imperialdramon with only 2 Digivolution sources.
You got it.
And then I can stack underneath that the when attacking once per turn if you're no Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, trigger draw 1.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep. So you
So I
get the
draw
draw
1.
card. Yep.
That is security plus 1.
Yep. It's a Hammer Spark, so we'll move 2 toward me. And the second check is a Nidhogg, but it doesn't matter because you have jamming.
Right, because jamming, yeah. And then actually drew something useful. Let's see. You're at how much security? 3?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go. See, I have basically 4 available. So we'll go,
Well, you have 1 memory because of the spark.
yeah. Well, I mean, essentially 4 because you're gonna go up to 3.
Yep.
That's how I look at it, sorry.
Oh, good.
I don't really have anything worth playing for 4. Guess, Vmon jamming for 3, putting you at 3.
Sounds good.
So,
Draw.
yeah, we'll be kind of up here.
Raise this guy. Imperial Swing Security.
I'll let this one go, actually. Davis! Yay! Whatever, there's 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll take the blocker, because why not? That's in the bottom.
Vmon tries to attack security of the Vmon, so we draw a card.
Block.
So it dies. Alrighty. Littlemon. Draw.
Yeah.
Oops, I got.
If you would have had 2 blockers, so Littlemon swing game,
Yeah,
I
I
also
couldn't
had
draw a
Omnimon.
second blocker the whole game.
and then I had Omnimon as well to get
I
it.
drew the blocker after the fact.
That figures.
So. From the Davis, so.
Yeah, so we had a Vmon, a Suikumon, and a Vmon in our security. That's where our rookies went. Okay. Well then. The
Those are some games.
The first place, or whatever, Gen Con list seems to be up to snuff at least. That's good.
Ah, no wonder he's beating us down.
I just looked for like the newest iteration of Imperialdramon and went with it.
Yeah.
It was similar to what I was already using anyway.
They're all similar. The top end is Imperialdramon.
Well, I meant like even the lower end. They just had a couple of off changes that I was like, oh, that looks cool. I guess I'll use that. And that's what I implemented. So I was like, cool. Like if I have my jamming Vmons, this is a deck I can fully play. It's not max rarity though. The guy's was, and I was sad. Although he had a different Imperial. Or, I'm sorry, different Omnimon. But I no longer can claim max rarity because there is the Evo Cup, I think it is, those promos.
Okay. Thought that wasn't until this weekend.
Well, there's more. They had like previous Evo Cups, I think, and what have you.
Okay. Yeah, people like to charge money for cardboard.
Yeah, like the Grizzlymon is real expensive. And
They
you need
know-
one, and the Gomamons don't exist on TCG Player.
Everybody that got some wants to keep them.
Yeah, like they were, I think, like 80 or something absurd, and I'm just like, I know I have the Hammer Sparks, but the Hammer Sparks are actual alt art, and I was able to trade for a majority of them or sell cards off and then like go buy them. But like Gomamon, although what's funny is the if you enter Gen Con, Right now, the VMon entry playset is $200.
Oh, that's fun.
But there's only 5 listings, so it depends on what people will sell these for, because you figure in-person and offline, I think there's 2 offline events and 2 online events, so there's 2,000 of them around and change for a copy, so like per playset's like 2,000, and then, because it's like 500 and, there's 512 that would have entered for VIP and regular. Maybe that's more. Maybe there's like 8,000 copies, or 8,000 times 4, 32,000 copies, which you might be like, oh, that's a lot of copies. But then you consider like all the people that will keep the ones they want, start there, and then go, okay, how many people are going to also sell them reasonably?
5.
Yeah, like
5 people. That's it. That are gonna sell it reasonably. There's probably about 65 that want to get the most money out of them.
really. Oh yeah, I hear you.
Whew, cool. I was able to get a stack sorted by
I've
color.
been so mad at TCG Player. We can't refund you because the card I ordered went up.
So are you liking this Yakomon? And especially in mirror matches?
It's for mirror matches, and it's really good versus green. Like with versus green, it just doesn't.
Oh, the Digizorb mechanics it shuts off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't refund this order because the card went up. Unfortunately, we don't have I hate TCG Player.
Yeah, we lost Eclipse to Final Fantasy.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, I bought a card for Magic, okay? It was $1.24.
And they will give you your $1 back?
No, they'll refund me. It was $1.24, and now the lowest you can buy it for is about $7 plus shipping.
Quite a jump. Did it do well at something or something?
No, it's just a commander card.
Okay.
I'm actually going to check feedback and say, hey.
Oh, you think it's a buyout? Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, people bought it out, but they can't tell me they don't have inventory. If, I don't want to hear it. Like, now it's going to cost me like $6, $7. They should just replace the order. Because if there are TCG Player Direct stores that have it, then they have it in their inventory.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna call it a night early.
Tonight?
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll write into your stream, Dapper, and
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for playing, Adam.
no
Yeah,
problem.
thank you, buddy. Sorry, I got distracted with something else because I just got the message back about it. It just seems a little unfair, is all for,
Always.
Discord cut out on us. Of course it did.
Buddy.
Discord's good at cutting out on me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hold that thought. Yeah, forget that thought.
one
Really
viewer.
is.
Rip
One viewer
Alright.
for Dapper.
for Dapper, yeah.
Yeah, I think with everybody being at Gen
Might
Con
even
and
be me.
stuff,
I'm indifferent about it, to be perfectly honest. Thank you for the raid, Silent.
Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I gotta.
take
Have a
it
good
easy,
night.
man. Yeah, you got to get up early and stuff.
Yeah.
For once, I do not. I'm happy about it.
Hey, that's cool.
I mean, I still figured I'd call it earlier tonight, but not this early.
Yeah. Anything you wanna? Oh, I think So what do you think of them delaying product?
It's the same thing as it's always been, isn't it?
Well, this is a little bit different.
I haven't read up on it. If we're being perfectly
it
honest,
is logistics. So they say.
they're blaming it on logistics. That's false, but whatever.
They are.
There's semi trucks out every single day, like tons on the highway. So I doubt logistics is as slowed down as they think. Granted, I think maybe the printing might have been slowed down, especially with the Delta variant. I guess.
They claim. Let me see if I can.
As people, not as people, but as businesses are starting to get more and more masked up right now, I could see the production being slowed down. And just for the health of the game, they're just like, we're going to delay it rather than like.
Here's the funny thing.
Release what they have.
Booster of Double Diamond BT06 pre-release launches in Europe, Latin America, and Oceania on October 8th, 2021. So it's on the regular schedule, but North America in November 2021. They haven't even given us a distinct date.
Interesting. So they just bumped us back a month?
Yeah, like a whole month. They didn't even try.
Sounds like they're hating on Americans.
They didn't even like try to push us closer, saying like, toward the end of October or something, because logistics cannot take a month, almost 2 months, because they're saying it's like mid to late November, and this is including the starter decks.
It might be whoever they're printing with in America.
I don't disagree.
Because they're going to be printing with different printing companies based off the country they're printing in. The language they're printing in, even.
The big thing I don't quite understand for all of this is that they've done nothing to try and make it better. They didn't say, hey, we apologize, and as such, we're doubling orders. We're allowing more stores to sign up for pre-release because of the length of time. Something. And they have not done anything for any of that, which is bizarre.
Well, I guess they're already making the money they want to make, so they may not feel the pressure to do that.
Yeah, because, anybody but the United States are like, yeah, man, cool, we get our product, and we're sitting here like, nah, none of us do.
Alright, I just read it 12 hours ago. Due to shipping delay, we regret to inform that we must postpone the release of this product. Oh, that is really weird that they're actually giving us the Europe, Latin America, Oceanic, and then North America is like, not even a date.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm upset. The logistics. I understand there are logistics issues, but around distributors. Oh, pardon me. There we go.
It's got to be more complicated than that. That's like a dumbed down version of it. It's probably has to do with the printing place. Maybe the printers could not get the right ink or something, or there was like a massive mess up on manufacturing.
Well, usually they have like the boxes and stuff printed in months in advance, or at least that's the assumption. And people, like I even said on the Facebook post, I was like, hey,
yeah, there's reason you see leaks like a month before stuff is actually released.
And I was like, hey guys, could you maybe like add some extra promos, or maybe like increase the foil ratios? And people are like, these are printed months in advance. I'm like, I know they're printed months in advance. I meant for like the second wave, they could like up the foil ratio or something for us. Or
that just throws it off, because when they print it later down the line and it's not that up foil ratio.
Well, the other thought process was they could take all of what they already have printed, ship that over to Europe, and then print us ones with a higher ratio in it as like a thankful kind of thing for whenever they can print.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear like they couldn't print it now Get what I'm saying? Like, they could go, oh, hey, let's print up a new thing for, North America, and then ship all this off to Europe and Oceania and Latin America. Because I don't think your cards are different quality.
The printer says it's SASASI, I think. It's like a little pen mark in the corner
Okay.
that says that. So I wonder if that's who the printer is. And I mean, it could be all sorts of things. Like they signed up to do more than they were expecting to, or something weird.
It's a possibility, but I also think, like, I think we are hit by COVID on, like, trucking and stuff.
Not as much.
But
I've been in a bunch of truck stops lately.
I was just saying,
The pen mark is just the artist? Oh, okay.
we're in a point where I really feel like,
Yeah, because it says something different on this one.
I really feel like where we, I know from work we have, like, food distribution issues. Because of, like, logistics. It's why we're getting, like, certain product in the way we're getting it in. I know this sounds really dumb, but as an example, okay, we have egg crates that we have to pan up eggs for the cooks. And for the longest time, we were getting the smaller crates, which are, they essentially fill up, like, 3 pans of eggs, which is convenient and nice whenever it's like, oh, hey, we need 8 pans for this day, we need 6 pans for that day, whatever. But our large ones have, like, 6 pans of eggs. And then you'd have to take, like, a giant box and, like, put it back in the back, and it's less convenient. And I was like, well, why is this going on? Talking to management, they said they have all kinds of, like, little nuances and issues of ordering what we did before, because there are, how'd they put it?
More restrictions in shipping?
There are shortages within the companies to get the stuff, like, together. So certain is the way they described it. So, like, if you and I are, like, on an assembly line or whatever, and we're packaging stuff or whatever, however they do it, there's less of those people available.
Yeah.
So,
because they're not paying them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Because, like, factory work is not easy.
No, you gotta stand on your feet for like 12 hours a day. It's ridiculous.
It's boring and monotonous. Yeah, no one wants to do the work, and I don't blame them. Just like no one wants to be in the service industry anymore, and I don't blame them. Because people just don't...
Well, the risk is not worth the reward.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. So...
everybody has the same thing. I'm not willing to die over this, so I'm gonna find something I am willing to die into it,
Or at least something that you feel comfortable with, yeah. So, and the other thing is too, like, and I know for a fact, especially in our area, any of the service industry, like, sign-ons are less... Oh, excuse me. Okay, come on, buddy. We're not tired, we slept today. They are less per hour than what, like, our local gas station, which is called Sheetz, pays. Sheetz is starting at like 13, 14 an hour, something like that.
Bravo Sheetz. I know what Sheetz is. It's a gas station that serves food and stuff. It's nice.
And their work's hard. It's not like it isn't. And supervisors are getting 17 an hour. So their work is difficult because they have to literally do everything. They have to, like... yeah,
you have to know how to run a gas station, a convenience store, and a fast food joint.
Yeah.
All at once!
Yeah. Like, you just made food, now you come over after you clean off whatever you need to clean off to ring customers up. Yeah. So I get
People love the convenience, but yeah, that's a ridiculous request.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. But I understand that's why they up the wage. Whereas, like, where I'm working, we will hire you at like $8 an hour.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna find anybody to work with you.
Yeah.
No offense, man. It's like,
or at least like temporary things. Like I'm a host where I work, and it took me. And this is an embarrassing thing, but it took me almost 7 years for them to raise my wage by $1.
that's not embarrassing. That's the way it was.
Yeah.
They're like, just do your dues. It'll work out in time.
Yeah.
They're just taking advantage of you.
Yeah. But whenever I'm looking around for other positions,
Same thing.
it's almost the same thing, or it's the same thing with less hours,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like 3 times, 4 times the work for the pay you'd want for my area. So it's not exactly easy. So I could see like if they aren't paying enough, and people are probably wondering how this relates, because it is like business stuff. We're not getting political either. We're just looking at facts. Whenever you apply that to like logistics, like trucking companies and people who stock the freight up and everything else, and it's a dangerous job, and if they're not getting paid like, probably $18-20 an hour, they're not going to hire people, because like, imagine just, hey, I have to put this freight on a truck day in, day out, and you're only getting paid like $12 an hour. You're not going to be there to risk your life, especially whenever these trucks are traveling all over and transferring everything from other freight companies. Like, because you have to load stuff in, and then
Whole new terminology of PPE. Protective gear.
yeah. And then on top of that, like the at work risks. Like if something goes wrong, you probably die.
It's one of those things you don't know where anyone else has been.
That too, yeah.
So you have to protect yourself. And everybody's finally getting to that mindset,
Yeah.
which is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But it's making it where, it's hard to hire people because they're like, is that really worth the risk for me? And the answer is usually no.
And that's why I think Bandai could do something, and they aren't doing it. They have money.
They have multiple card games that are making them money. Yes. And multiple animes and whatever.
Yeah.
They have.
So,
Oh.
if I were them, I would just like, I don't want to say make my own distribution company, but I would just hire and make my own like trucking company. Like it's
I mean, I understand that, but it's also just easier to outsource it because
yeah, it is. But like if they have control over everything,
there would still be problems. There would still be problems.
There'd be problems from them, but
and it's easier to blame someone else than it is to take credit.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just saying it would just be easier if they had their own stuff, and then they could just cut out the middleman. Like Wizards has started doing that. And yet you see, that's the other thing I want to say. It must be who Bandai's working for, because you're right, because you see Magic everywhere. Like literally everywhere.
Right.
And
yeah.
People cannot tell me that the best selling card game in the United States is beating Digimon.
Yeah.
Like there's just no way. So like you're telling me that Wizards can put out, I mean maybe it's Pokemon now, but that's because of the collector thing. But they cannot tell me, hey, Digimon is worse off than Magic, because Magic is just everywhere. Like literally everywhere.
I mean, the major question for Bandai is Digimon selling more than Dragon Ball?
No, definitely not. At least right now.
And that would probably have to do with what the organized play that Dragon Ball has established already.
It's less that and more. It's like this, okay? DBS is an American-based game, and extended into Europe.
Is it? Okay.
So there is no like what we would call OCG, like using a Yu-Gi-Oh term. There is no Japanese version of the game.
Okay.
So it's an English-only game. in that regard. Or, TCG would be versus OCG, to use Yu-Gi-Oh terminology, because it's the easiest for people to understand what I'm saying. Whereas Digimon has an OCG and a TCG. We get it months before. We're on the same kind of things as Yu-Gi-Oh and even Pokemon. But DBS is free of all that. So between the European players and the American players, that's what makes up the majority of the bases. The reason this is important is because of Facebook group numbers. That sounds weird, but let me go to the Digimon group here for number of members. We have 24,000 members. Okay, and this is worldwide. Okay, the Dragon Ball Super group.
I mean, you're not wrong. Facebook still has one of the biggest marketplace, I guess.
Yeah.
Places to market and sell stuff to people.
I'm trying to find the original Dragon Ball Super group I was part of years ago, or a year ago, or whatever it is.
What's Facebook? Okay. Why is Facebook?
I think this is it. Just the discussion group. Okay, yeah, they must still be all that. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. The regular, the main DBS group now has less members by 4,000, but you figure that's American and European. So that's not global, that's just North America and Europe, essentially. For it having 20,000 members. Now, it hasn't grown much beyond the 20,000, because it was like that whenever I was there. And some people have left the game for other card games because it is really expensive. You know how Digimon's doing alt art promos and pretty promos and how they're ridiculous expensive? Imagine if those were cards you needed to play the game with.
I know, the Pulse Bomb was stupid for no reason.
That's what DBS does all the time. That's the
Yeah.
what they picked. So that's why they're kind of also probably losing members. Is not because the game is bad necessarily, it's that it is too expensive to play.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these things need the low entry point. I mean, that's why I always like the different formats that are developed.
Yeah, I'll give you an example, okay? DBS.
This game can be very casual. Between us, we barely play meta decks here. I guess we've started to play more meta decks in the last few weeks, but...
Well, it's become easier to do so.
But that's also because you and Eclipse were training for events, so it's just easier to play the meta decks and help you guys out.
Yeah, and it's also just easier because of the accessibility. Wow, really? That's high to low. Okay, I guess maybe this got hit. Well, an example, okay, since we use Digimon, and the reason I'm using DBS as an example is because...
Well, Bandai creates them both,
It creates them both, and they use a similar, not exact, but similar rarity system. DBS has super rares, and then what are SPRs. So it's special parallel rare. It's just a super rare but shiny, just like ours are alternate arts. And in secret rares, it's usually one of each per case.
Okay.
Because in their game, a secret rare is a one of per deck, and you cannot have any other secret rare in your deck.
Interesting. Okay.
So they're really powerful cards. But an example for this newest draft box,
Argomon. Okay.
the newest draft box for them, because they also do draft boxes. This one's super rare. I guess they hit something because it tanked in price, but its market price is $46.
Okay.
So you need a playset of that card, and it's only available in this limited draft box product.
Oh jeez, I hate those.
That's
That's why all the Pokemon promos are terrible, because they probably were hated people saying, "Why have this only in this box? I can't get a hold of this box." So they're like, "Screw it." All those box promos are gonna suck from now on.
Yeah, and that's what DBS is doing with like the draft boxes. They're neat, but they're just they're a special product. Like the other one, some of them were infamous, and I wonder if they still have ridiculously high prices. Let me check here. So Divine Multiverse I opened, Dragon Brawl I did not, I think. So like to get an individual draft box 5, which is the one I did open, okay, would be $223 per box.
Oh, that's fun.
And then right now there is a $44 card. It's the cheapest because I think they banned and hit like other stuff.
Yeah.
But I remember there was a card in this set that I eventually acquired like close to a play setup or a play setup, and I got them when they were cheap, and they shot up to like $70, $80 a pop.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, this card is still $25. When I played, it was like $50, $60. I think this is the right one. Oh wait, maybe not. This might have been the one before. Maybe it's Dropbox 3, that's the infamous one. There's one whenever everything, and I mean everything in the box was expensive.
I know it was easy for me to get out of Vanguard. They scrapped the whole system.
Well, Vanguard's a little different. You can still play V&V Premium. They are the different formats, so it's still viable to play. The issue is like finding people who want to play those particular formats and are cool with it. And what's nice is I do like the reboot for a variety of reasons, actually, to kind of stretch off. It gave new players who looked at V Premium prices and went, I can't afford that. And whenever you're offering them like, I don't know, $4 or $5, which maybe they come up to like $8 starter decks to just be able to play the game, that's a good spot to be in.
You might as well get your girl to bed, man.
Yeah, I know. She's talking to me. I'll be right back. I'm going to get the little one to bed, and I shall return afterwards.
Sounds good.
I'm coming, honey.
I'm just shuffling up. Whatchamacallit? DigiMonDay and Gallantmon deck. The red though, so we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I can talk Zero into playing a game with me with this one. But yeah, something else I was messing around with. Probably not very good, but I don't care. I never do. I am supposed to rebuild Lord Nightmon though. Having the Bushi and the Superstar Mons are just not the right cards in here. So I gotta figure out something else. And actually, I can just go over to Limitless and check out Lord Nightmon decks. There's some that are pretty undefeated. This one plays for Bushiagumon though, that's not what I want to play. Alright, the Superstar Mon is supposed to be Angelmon. That much is obvious. I thought I had someone here and I don't. Are they in here? Yeah. These are for the Superstar Mons, and then for the Bushi. So I don't want to play 3 of those. I think I have something else in here instead of Pulsemon, like that's an option. I think instead of the 3 Bushi, maybe I do 2 Patamon and 1 Lucamon, maybe? Yeah, and I have the Nightmon instead of... What do I have? 2 Pulsemons? I have Kotamon. Do I have Starmons? I have Starmons and Patamons. But I know factually I only have... Sounds like I have all these, but I don't have them the right amount. Alright, Starmon, Kotamon, Pulsemon. Those are the only 2 Pulsemons. Kotamon? I don't know. Starmon, Patamon. Starmon, Lucemon. So I have the one Lucemon in here already. So most of the decks play 4 Starmons, of course. They usually only play like 2 of these, but I have 3, so we might as well keep the 3. They play 4 of these, but I only have 2. So one of those slots will go to the Patamon. And it plays 4 Bushi, which I think I'm going to take out here.
Somehow some of the plastic was sticking out of the totes. I think
Second, Pulsemon slot. And then I just need 4 of these.
He has a toy in there.
2 of these.
Like, that ain't, like, the little rabbits, they need to calm down.
One of them means I shortened
Can't help it.
the amount of something else. I must have.
Alrighty, hello.
Hi. Looking at my Lord Nightmon and seeing what's wrong with it.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna take Bushi out and just put in the 4 Kotamons. I also have the option of this Patamon.
weirdly enough, so I have it's story time, and maybe my analysis is probably still correct of like what the best Lord Nightmon deck is overall, but in the mirror match, I get to cut out of camera again whenever I talk about the mirror match.
Yeah, and the mirror match, what helps?
Whenever I was playing, Bushi and War Greymon actually kind of gave him a little bit of an edge, but a lot of it was also attributed to him eliminating my Lord Nightmon build first, like the stack I had with Lord Nightmon on top, and then he gained a bunch of tempo and is able to like annihilate me. So the faster paced
The faster paced deck is what won.
the faster paced contents of the deck, like anything that could swing in and get more aggressive, helped him like keep way ahead to where I couldn't get ahead. So I still dislike Bushi in the deck. That will go without saying. Because I think it's still worse. But I feel like Lord Nightmon has the same problem that Shine Greymon had.
They will. They're from like the same. I don't know. I believe that makes too much sense.
So like the deck is tier 0 when it works, because it's generally you get ahead and it's unbeatable.
Yeah.
The problem of Lord Nightmon is not Lord Nightmon. The problem with Lord Nightmon is that it loses to bricking. And there's a difference between a brick and like another color deck like Imperial or Black or whatever, where maybe you can work your way out of it. And I'm bringing up Black because it has actually won the online Gen Con event. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I heard something that like Black keeps winning.
And it's mostly because Wart defeats a nuts card.
Yeah, it's worth the feat. That's winning, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, and then the blacklist are just finding the best way to utilize that card.
Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that it just comes out as security and says, "Oh, hi." Alright, that answers that question of what that should be.
For what? Sorry, I was typing something real quick.
What? You're all good. No, I'm just going through this deck and figuring out, like, where my numbers are off. And it's that I have only 8 level 5s. The 9th one matters. Funny is I built this deck, but I probably won't play it too often. So did you build a black deck that won then? Or no?
A similar build. There is actually the build that won is really similar to a deck that just did like plainly well. So I think it's just like inches of what you're looking for in the deck to make it work. Like I can't remember its name, but it's like the 4-cost blocker that's 3 memory to digivolve into, but whenever it blocks, it unsuspends.
Mechanorimon.
Yeah, like this deck ran like 1 Mechanorimon. The previous builds didn't. So I think it's just...
That's literally what I'm trying out in this green right here. Because I don't have any more Woodmon, so I'm like, well, I'll just throw 4 Mechanorimon. It's a 4 cost to drop, and all it's going to do is block for me anyways.
That's terrible, but...
That's a pretty broken card. It's 4 drop, that's a 6,000 blocker for you, that unsuspends when it blocks something. You can't beat it. So you're right, maybe Mechanorymon's the thing that's making black good.
But it's a 1-of.
That's a little weird. But teach their own. I mean, the fact that you can get security Digimon that block for you now is also kind of nutty. So, I guess you win Imperialdramon matchups because you beat 2 people. So that means Eclipse forfeited, right?
I don't know, I guess.
You thought you could have some more fun in Final Fantasy. It happens. I have a Gallantmon list I want to play around with. Do you have any other... Do you have a deck you want to mess around with? Or do you want to check out that blacklist? Or how similar yours is to it?
Well,
how it plays?
Funny thing.
What were you planning on playing tonight before I said, let's have an Imperialdramon round?
No, I didn't have anything really directly in mind, but this was the other deck I was between for Gen Con, was the black deck. I had it almost ready to go, but I was missing some pieces I couldn't find, so I was just like, alright, whatever. Lo and behold, found the pieces I was missing.
Nice.
I'm looking for my VMons that I couldn't find for DigiMonDay. That's just how the universe is. It like hates me that way.
Yeah, you can't be looking for it. You won't find it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, next week you'll find the VMons.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't need them then.
No. I still have to work on a better organization method as well. I still have Pokemon cards behind me. Now it's Pokemon cards I haven't touched in a
You know,
year.
it's funny too. A lot of your like stuff that you put out as well in the social media and everything still says about Pokemon.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just.
It's still my main game. I just don't play it anymore.
It's your
I
main
didn't
game
post
that you don't
anything
play
about
anymore.
TCG. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Hey, I still got. I think this is from the newest set. And actually, I just opened up a tin last night, all on my own. What did I do with it though?
How bad were the polls?
Actually, it's probably one of the better tins I've had ever.
Oh, nice.
I actually got a V and a V alternate art. I was like, dang, there you go. Finally, a 10 that's good.
I was just saying,
Instead of like,
everything's notoriously bad for Pokemon. That's why they give you like the good promo.
it varies. I think you can have anywhere between like 4 rares to like a secret rare. it's a big variance.
That's why people knock the game down so much, but that's why I love what Yu-Gi-Oh does with their Megatins. It's smart. It's super smart. They
No one's learned from Yu-Gi-Oh.
no, they take all the previous sets of that past year. Maybe past couple of years, but I think it's just the past year. That are like the newest ones. And they put reprints into the tins.
Mm-hmm.
So cards that are and now what they've done lately, I'm not a fan of, but they took out some cards in place of others. So they didn't put everything in. Like access code talker is probably pushing 200, I'm guessing now, because
Yeah.
before it I was seeing it like I think I own one. That's the funny part. I just have to actually find my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But yeah, it's stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you have that black deck sleeved up or no?
yeah, I'm just doing a couple of things real quick. So there's 2, 3, 4, so we're still on 7. Weird that they went that route. Maybe it's okay. I guess we'll go on their advice. That's fine. But then this run one regular.
I gotta find those new sleeves I got. Oh, where did I put them? Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run like a combination of the two versions.
That's fair. I mean, it's one of those things, certain cards are just equivalent.
Yeah, that's just it too. Like,
oh, it says to play this, but this card kind of is the same thing, but it's something I like to do better than what they're doing.
which, if we're doing what we're doing, this is probably better.
I mean, I fully expect you to completely own my deck in regards to anything, so... Or anyway, I should say, but... Darn, I really wanted to know what I did with those sleeves.
Actually, kind of just want to keep it this way, because I like this version whenever I played it, so... And yeah, it is just like those inches over miles for the decks. Like, although the one that won, and I just think it's a matter of like, I think this is better, I think that's worse, sort of thing.
Well, any deck, even especially any net deck, is not going to run the best in your hands because it's different than your style. It's based off the style of the person who won with it, you know?
Yeah, like they had 3 ultimate flares, probably one of the key winnings, but they only have 1 memory tamer. I don't know.
Yeah,
if they can...
and not everybody can play with 1 memory tamer.
Yeah, like I'm somebody that I've learned when playing this game. I have to run at least 3 memory tamers in my decks if
Same.
I'm going to be competent. Like I can't just go around and play. Like to me, I would just run 0 memory tamers and run like 4 ultimate flares if I were them. Like at that point, I'd just be like, "Yep, we're just doing the 4 pseudo Gaia Force in black."
Because the inconsistency is not worth it.
Yeah.
I got these sleeves when I got the Viking stuff, so I wanted to see what they look like.
Viking? That's interesting.
Well, I went to a Renaissance festival.
Oh, that's okay.
So this
That
is like a
makes sense.
dragon killing a dragon.
Shiny.
They are shiny, yes.
I guess we'll go with a combination I don't often use for dice.
Alright, you want me to go ahead and roll my die?
Yeah, just give me an in.
Oops.
Black, so we will go with Mamimon. Even though he's not in the deck at Metal Garurumon, Eva version is, but it's Black Metal Garurumon. Okay. Oop, I got an 8. I don't know if that matters.
I got a 5.
Okay. I guess we could have come like friendship. We could have done blue and purple too. I don't know.
Oh, it's still Pokemon because I still use Pokemon cards as proxies. No wonder I don't do well in Digimon.
He just has like first edition Shadowless Charizards there as Digimon cards. There you go.
Nah, not as all. No, I'm the type that I still have the first edition Machamp. You know, that everybody had when they were a child.
Yeah, I have one somewhere. It's all kinds of scratched up.
Mine's not scratched up, luckily, but it's still just like around somewhere.
Aren't those like decently worth something if they're mint?
Probably not. I mean, I still think they're only worth like a couple hundred, maybe.
That's a couple hundred, man. That's not bad. Given the starter deck was like $10 and everybody had that Machamp.
Yeah, but you've had to protect it for the last 20 years, and that's where it gets difficult.
Right, no, that's why I said mine's not worth anything because it's scratched up.
Yeah, and I mean, mine's maybe worth something, but it's not enough, and it's especially not enough for the hours I've had to keep it in good condition.
I mean, it's still not bad.
It's probably not even worth that much, to be honest. I bet it's only worth like $15.
You're probably right.
So I remember looking it up a little while ago, and it was like worthless. I was just like, oh jeez, this card's not even worth keeping, but I'm not gonna get rid of it.
Sadly, whenever something's spammed out, yeah.
The only thing I hate that I have that's like super damaged is the Entei from the movie. Like, I have one of those, but it's like stupid damaged.
Are they expensive too?
I don't think they're expensive. I just never gone back to try to recollect it.
Okay, so we got
still more than I would want to spend on it.
Yeah, we got the Dino Bee and Imperialdramon scans, which is kind of cool.
Sorry.
Okay, so the DNA Digivolve will be 0 then for the
Oh, does it go from like a rook to a ultimate?
No. Jogris is having So for Imperialdramon, you have to have green Digimon and blue Digimon, both level 4. Then you take both those cards, okay, and then you go, oh, blue and green Digimon stack, here's Imperialdramon for free.
Okay, so it's like a weird fusion thing. Okay.
Yeah, because it's DNA Digivolve, or DNA Fusion. DNA Digivolve. So Jagras is Fusion.
Mhm.
And then I had to check. Oh, yeah. Didn't do much today. I don't know why I'm tired.
Because you didn't do much today, and now you're doing stuff.
Could be.
That's how it works, literally. It's like, do anything all day. Why am I yawning? Why am I tired? It's like, because you're doing stuff, you're thinking, you're physically moving right now.
Yeah.
Your body's like, I haven't done this all day. Don't make me do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm doing more than I normally do, but like I just feel like I didn't do anything because the other half has caught some version of COVID.
Oof. I'm
So
sorry.
it's all good. So she's been confined over to the couch, and it kind of sucks. So I've been kind of solo taking stuff. I'm waiting for my test result back to see where I am.
Yeah, you may just
The
be
rapid-
immune.
The rapid test came back negative, and then I'm waiting to see more.
Got it. Makes sense. Yeah, the only scare we had was, I think over the winter, she got strep throat. And I don't know where she got it from, but I didn't get it, so that was odd.
Yeah, kind of a similar thing. Like, her aunt, I believe, had it, and they've been having to take care of her grandma lately in shifts because she pulled something on the back of her neck.
Yeah.
She fell and stressed it real bad. So they've all had to go over to kind of help her in free time when they can. And with the little one being in the school, that was easier to do.
Got
And
it.
it was brought into that household. So her gram needs to get tested, her folks. It's fun. Not really, but you know.
I heard you. Yeah, I understand. Alright, let me go ahead and lay out my security and make sure it's stacked. Go ahead.
Make sure it's stacked. Oh, Dapper's trying to cheat.
I'm playing Gallantmon. How else am I supposed to win?
I'm joking.
It's not even purple Gallantmon, it's just the good one.
Roll for one draw. Go ahead.
So I'm not one.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw a card. I'll hatch a Imperialdramon.
Ah!
The baby will go into BO.
Card, run away. No, come here, card. Hi, camera. I'm on the other end now. Alright.
BO into Monochromon. Monochromon into Metal Greymon.
4-3.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll raise Tankmon up. Go into Megadramon. Draw. And then we'll play Izzy. Top 3. Oh, they're not all black, so we don't get the amazingness, but I think we will do that order. We'll put them on top. So not all black, sadly. Your turn then.
Okay. Raise the Metal Greymon. 4, that's such a weird number. Okay.
You can just play Gallantmon. Go Gallantmon.
Oh, you're correct.
No effects whatsoever, but you can just slam the Gallantmon.
That's very fair.
You need a tamer to do stuff, but yeah.
I wanted to play a tamer though.
You can do that.
That's the other thing. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Play tie for 2.
Okay.
That's gonna make him 11,000. Because of Baby Demon. Oh wait, not 11. 10,000. Baby Demon and tie. Do I risk the 10,000 into security? That's the question.
I don't know. I haven't seen my megas, so...
Yeah.
So I promise you I would not have played Izzy had I had my mega. I'd be like, hey! Because especially the one would have pinged you for security.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just haven't seen them. Had to play the Izzy.
I think this is the play.
Galletmon.
No, actually.
Ooh.
We're going to DigiMonDay.
DigiMonDay, and we'll go to 3 because it Izzy.
But we both
Both
players trash the top 5 cards of their deck.
3, 4, 5. Okay, well, not a bad loss.
What were your 5? But I lost 2 Metal Tyrannomons and a Cordramon.
They're not horrible. Zwart defeat and X antibodies probably the one that hurts the most.
Okay.
Next to like my climb with Tank Dramon, but
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it. So then it's our turn. At the end of your turn, since you didn't attack with a Digimon, due to my Toy Agumon skill, draw a card, and then I will draw another card. We will hatch. Digivolve into this Toy Agumon, draw a card. Go into Metal Garurumon, draw a card. Metal Garurumon's Digiburst. 1 and 2. Since you do not have a 6 cost or lower Digimon, you delete a security.
Delete security?
Yep.
Okay, that was a Taiga. That would have been useful.
And you have nothing in raising, so we will Ultimate Flare, giving you 8. And de-digivolve your guy by 3. And then it will delete the Biomon.
Because it's 2 cost, or because of
3
what?
cost or less.
3 cost or less. Okay.
And then it'll be...
On deletion, wait. On deletion, if you have a tamer, play.
It doesn't count because he's not
Yes, it
digivolved.
Ah. Darn, but I want to play Gallantmon.
I know you do. Go ahead.
Alright, draw. Hatch.
You have 8 memory. You can climb right into him.
Can I, though?
I don't know, can you?
Koro into Gia. Giamon into Tyrannomon.
So 7. Or 6. It's Tyrants 2.
Oh, that'd been broken if that was 6 or 7. Yeah, Mental Tyranno. Into another Magidramon.
And then you can play something else. What you're gonna play, I do not know.
Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. This seems more valuable right now.
Okay. We'll draw for turn. Let's raise up that Toy Agumon. Our Toy Agumon is going to turn into a Sealsdramon for 2. We'll draw that card. Now we're gonna go into a Warumon Zumon. Draw a card.
Wahoo, Manzaman!
Then Metal Garumon's feeling a little bit aggressive. Oh, we'd also draw another card since you didn't attack. I forgot about that. We'll attack security for 11.
Tiger!
Okay.
Wow, I had 2 tigers in security back to back.
That's pretty
Maybe
aggressive.
Maybe I did stack it. Not on purpose, of course, but maybe I
Warumon
did.
Zumon
Stack it.
attack for 7 into security.
That's a Biomon.
Okay, and then for 2 we will go into Andromon, draw a card, and then they both have reboots because
So
so
they-
irritable on here and he has reboot naturally. So it'll
Cool.
be your turn.
And then also Metaguru is a blocker, correct?
Yep, because of Megadramon. Yep.
Okay. Draw for turn. Put my cards in the right direction.
That helps usually.
I'm using 11k blocker?
Yes.
Okay, because this is
Bigger.
1 from this. Gets 1 from this.
It's just bigger because you have tie.
And then 4 with the Koromon means it gets another 1,000.
Yeah.
So it's a 14! How'd that happen? It's a 14k. Fun. And I have 2.
I'm just waiting for you to hit this worth defeat.
Yeah, we're gonna swing this into security.
Sure. It's a Metal Garurumon.
Forgot to do something. No, wait, never mind. It was last turn. And it was in the raising area, so the when Digivolving effect didn't happen.
Right.
Okay. You said it's a metal? Okay. So it swung over that easy mode. And I brought you out of raising this turn, right? Yeah. Darn. It's like I want to swing with Tyrannomon, but it's like ill-advised.
Yeah, I'll just block it.
Yeah. But it has jamming, it survives, right?
Bad if I block it, Dapper.
And I can't. Dang it.
Oh, I love Discord. Such a reliable
No,
format.
It's great, right? We'll do Tyrannomon into Metallugramon.
So we'll be at 3.
Yep,
Okay,
because I didn't have a 2 cost.
catch. Did you evolve it at the 12? I'll do draw. Ooh, that's a good one. Did you evolve for 1? Draw. Hi. Andromon is going to attack security for 12.
Oh, I only have 2, sorry. That's a Gallantmon, 11k.
Okay, so he lives. And then, Metal is going to swing security.
Alright, that's also a Gallantmon.
Oh, Metal dies. That is not fun. That is so much less fun.
By the way,
we'll
this is only 11 on your turn.
Yeah, we'll do Hagurumon. Yeah, he also plays Gallantmon for you, and my trash is getting pretty hefty here. I know what he is. Very much so.
Yeah.
And then we will go into Gogmamon for 3, draw, and then this will reboot.
And it gives me 3?
Yes.
Okay. Draw for turn. And suspend. Let's hatch a baby demon. Oh, this looks like a fun way to do this. Okay. Baby demon into Gaussmon.
Awkward. Silence.
Yeah.
No, I understand. You're thinking.
I'm thinking that Taiga allows me to play Needle Spray to suspend your Hyandro.
It does.
What is Hyandro's DP at right now?
12. Rude.
Alright. Cool. And then Megidra will swing over Hyandro.
Poor robots. They didn't do anything to you.
I know.
That's an exact lie. They wrecked your security.
Sorry, I'm down to 1. Do I have like a blocker of sorts?
Well, I have 2 attackers. So you need removal and blocker.
Yeah, I need to get a blocker and remove one. Exactly. That's where my thought process is, yes. Remove a body, add a body.
And then you just lay down those game plus 2 memory 0 cost spells and boom, 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 gotcha.
Oh yeah, that'd be great if I had Gravity Crush right now. But I don't. All I can do is say, let me just add one of these cards to security.
Just gonna cheat, folks. It's totally legit.
Ah, that's where it's difficult, darn. If I would have had, like, the rook out last turn so I could raise up, I think I could do something. But where I'm at now, I don't think I can. Does Taiga still work in the raising area, though?
No.
No, I can't suspend him to evolve here for us? Okay.
Yeah, I learned the hard way with Takumi that it doesn't work in there too, or anything. This zone basically doesn't exist. Like,
the only thing that this zone does for you that involves the field is let you play options if this is like the same color.
yeah.
And that's the only thing.
Yeah, and then there's just a place to digivolve from. It is primary village, protected, cannot be attacked, touched, whatever. Is the idea.
I think I lose no matter what I do.
Yeah, I mean, you had the Gallimon to pop Hagurumon, but then I just attack.
Yeah, that's what I get stuck doing is Gallimon, pop the Hagurumon, and then you just attack because I can't do one of these 2 things against your Gogmamon.
Well, we also...
Literally...
Even if you had the pretend security...
No, literally where I failed was because I had to play this Metal Greymon and leave you at 1. If I would have had the Biomon to be able to like play down before playing the Gray, that's what I needed. That way I could evolve into the Monochromon and then go into Gallantmon.
It also didn't help that I was just able to delete a security without needing to attack.
I could have done that too. I had the cards.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's the question of,
really early on.
That's the thing with the rookies. I should probably not have this Biomon. It should be Monodramon instead.
Is it the promo Biomon?
Nope. This is the when it's blocked it gets plus 2,000.
The promo Biomon's better. It does something like along the lines of gaining memory or something. I can't remember exactly, but it works really well with the Tyrannomon deck.
How does it?
First or second?
I'll go first, that's fine. I didn't hit your Zwart defeat and security.
I mean, when you only have 3 of them. Although the top list only ran 3. I think. A lot of the times this deck kind of wants to digivolve into it.
Yeah.
But that game was weird and I didn't have a climb. You said you're going first or I am?
I'll go first.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
Like any deck, you want to have that extra turn to build up. I didn't get to try like the one thing though, where you can like run DigiMonDay into something and then play Gauntmon for an extra attack. Well, I guess it doesn't have rush, so I couldn't get the extra attack, but
Right. You made your DigiMon too big, so it didn't matter.
right? I was like, this is 14k. Okay. Was not expecting that. I still would have lost the antibody.
Had I been able to establish it, yeah.
Okay. Hatch. DigiMonDay. We'll evolve into Gaussmon. And then keep it with the chill pill. Go into Gorilla. Not Gorilla. Dark Tyrannomon. Go into Gorillamon for one.
I'll play an Izzy. So, bounce back in memory, and then I think we will do Toyagumon, Metal Garurumon, and then Commandramon.
Okay.
And you have two, so your turn.
Okay, draw. Raise. I think Raise was the right choice here.
Well, if I hit a Taiga off your security, yeah. Because then it'll... And I can't kill that.
I'll play Biomon for 2.
Ruby.
But I'll Biomon into Cordramon for...
2. So
Do I want to do that?
I don't know, do you? I'm going to 3 no matter what because of Izzy.
Yeah, I think since you don't have anything in raising, I'm actually going to evolve into Garudamon here.
Draw. Go into Toyagu. Draw. Go into Dark Tyranno. Draw. Go into... Megadramon, giving you 1. Draw a card.
Okay. Draw for turn. Hatch. DigiMonDay. I'm at 9,000 with Garuda, which means it's almost safe to go, but it's not.
Could always hit that ultimate flare and then feel real bad. When Black's packing Gaia Force now.
Yeah, I guess so. Crap, where did you get the forever, no matter what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's just, start lining up. Guidramon. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
My climbing's gone, but that's okay. So there's 5.
I lost a bunch of rooks and a taiga.
Okay. Now it's a hard turn. So draw. Raise. Let's go into Metal Guru. 3.
Not surprised.
We'll burst this reboot and this Dark Tyranno since he naturally has reboots. It'll delete Biomon instead of stripping you of his security. Still, got rid of something.
I'm perfectly fine with that, actually.
Swing security for 12.
That is a 7K.
Okay. And you'll reboot, so you're good. I think we just play a Hagurumon. And then we'll pass and then reboot.
Okay, draw for turn. Wow, watch, that Biomon is super important. Magidramon swing to security with 11.
11. I'll let it through. It is a Gogmamon, so you're good.
Okay. Well, if it was blocked, I would have drew a card. That's the randomness of Garudamon.
No, I wasn't trading. If my gun was bigger, I would have blocked. I wasn't trading.
Cordramon for 5, giving you 3.
Sounds good. We'll draw. Hatch. Go to this Toyagu.
So I am actually enjoying these like BT1 blockers still. The ability to play for 5 is just so much better than playing for 6.
Yep, swing security for 12.
Okay. That is a Tyrannomon at 10.
Okay. Let's play another Hagurumon for 2. And we will play one of your favorites, Commandramon for 2, giving you 1. And then Metal reboots.
Cool. Stand up, Ghidra. Ah, what is this? Ah, crap. You have like 4 attacks next turn.
Yep, that's why I set it up the way I did. Black isn't fancy, I think it just gets the job done.
Ghidramon, attack at 11.
12, so it dies.
Okay. Any extra effects? Nope. Just the on deletion, play a Gallant
You
one.
don't get to, you have to have a tamer.
You're correct.
Yep.
Where are you, tamers? That's like any tamer too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that could have been a Taiga. Dang it. I probably would have played Taiga if it didn't get trashed. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 in a block. Not enough. Not enough. Based off of the cards in my hand,
I could always run into Gaia Force if you run it.
this is the cheapest card I can play right now. Give you 5.
Ooh, maybe passing was a better choice. Draw.
I'd rather have the body.
Fair enough. Alright, let's do Toyagumon. Or, I can't do that. What am I doing?
That's a Commandramon.
Tankdramon. There we go. Draw. Like, I'm just gonna do this. No, you can't. Hurt. Tankdramon here. Draw. Okay, so Metal is gonna try and get into security for 12.
Garudamon, 7.
Okay. Hagurumon, you're gonna level up 2 here. Into Dark Tyrannomon, which makes no sense. Draw. We're gonna make even less sense by going into Oromonzumon here. Draw a card.
I'm just looking for some flash, I get it.
Well, no, your guy's 6K, and you have 2 security. I have to be able to win.
Mm-hmm.
So swing security for 6.
Okay, that's a needle
See,
spray.
it's a needle spray. That's why. What are you?
Activate this card's main effect and add a card to my hand. To suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, might as well suspend Boru, the Monzimon.
Yep. That's why I had to play it carefully, because you take out a Digimon and then I can't finish you off.
Yeah, that's what makes Needle Spray so strong.
So I'm not, yeah, everyone's like, you're trying to show off. No, not at all. I'm trying to play carefully here.
I guess at least it wasn't Flower Cannon.
Another Hagurumon for 2, and then this will reboot.
Okay.
Turn.
It helped me survive a single turn. Is that enough? It may be. Babydamon into Biomon.
So it would be so pretty if I had like the older Hagurumons.
That's what you're worried about?
Hey, I like this little guy. He puts in work for 2 memory 3K.
Yeah, I know. It's literally if you play 6 to 8 of the 2-drops, like your deck is so efficient.
Yep. I think this runs 5, maybe. I think I'm doing like 4 and 1, 5 or 6. I think because you run the suite of Toy Agumons, both versions, so you draw cards.
I don't think I have this, but we're gonna go into Dark Tyrannomon for 1. Yep, and I still don't have it. Dang it.
Black just gets to be efficient. That's its power.
Into Metal Greymon. And yep, still nothing. Wow, I didn't see any tamers, and all I did was trash 1.
And then draw for turn.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Hatch.
Come on!
Digiball.
Come on, Flower Cannon!
We'll go into this Metal Garurumon, draw Digiburst 2. We will nuke that Quadramon of yours.
Oh, is it just delete something?
Okay, so it says delete one of your opponent's Digimon at the play cost of 6 or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this, then you trash the security.
Okay, so either way you could have just either trashed the security or that. Okay. Isn't it Digiburst 2 as well? So you could still do it with the other one, right? And trash the security?
I can't. It's only on Digivolve.
One Digivolve, okay.
Alright, let's
But
see.
Can you do it twice and win Digivolving?
No. I wish.
That's weird.
Attack security.
That is... Taiga. Wrong order.
Hagurumon goes in for the kill.
It sucks because if I would have had Taiga, then I would have probably just played one of these two.
You know, I'm digging black. It's cool. Just even in the test games I played, it was neat. I liked the way it functioned. Now more so than before. Because now you get to do stuff with your blockers. Before it was like play this big dumb blocker and pray. Now it's like, oh wait, my blocker actually like removes something on your field.
Yeah.
Or you get to play like a blocker that just blocks everything that they want to do.
Well, it was a fun way to discover that this deck needs work. It still sucks because I think the level 5s is just not efficient enough. Like the Metal Tyrannomon you kind of want to play because it can be your piercer.
I think
But putting other piercers in there for the Babydamon, it just seems unnecessary.
I think
too
with
expensive.
what you're doing, you just need to do what the old Tyrannomon decks did, which is 4 of your, what is it, Metal Tyrannomon?
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 Groundramon. Or whatever, it's 2 cost.
Yeah.
Very efficient. Because Pearson is cool, but I think you'll get more out of it if you're just...
Well, that and, 12k piercing beats over stuff.
Yeah.
What is it, 9k piercing doesn't beat over stuff.
Right. I think that's like a big difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you just put in
The only reason you can actually do piercing damage with Dino Beamon is because it also has jamming.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly it. You said you want to end earlier.
Yeah, we should probably end now.
Yeah, as I say, as I say earlier is like it's an hour before we normally would, and we got some games, and people got to see Blue Imperial, and then rounding off the night with Red and Black was kind of cool because we see Black winning, but you don't really hear people talking about the deck.
Nope. And explaining why it's winning.
Yeah, it just is. So it's kind of cool to see it actually in action and play. Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining on my channel if you stopped in or not, or reviewing this at a later time because it will be up in the videos you can research. Go check out Dapper Drabby here on twitch.tv/DapperDrabby. He and I, along with Adam, are the ones who kind of spearheaded this whole thing, and we really enjoy any support we get, and we love doing this. It's super fun. So I'm going to head off here and take care, YouTube. And like I said, go check him out on Twitch. He mostly does this, right? And you do some other things sometimes?
I've been doing this, and occasionally, if there's a tournament, I'll play Digimon later in the week. I haven't been able to expand my schedule to do the extra games yet. I used to do shiny hunting, I used to do gameplay, just haven't been able to expand past DigiMondays as of late, so...
Yeah, real life sometimes cuts in the way. Like, I understand that, especially with the world picking back up again. Even though the Delta variant's out, people are still...
Yeah, I will say there's a jank night. There's a jank night this week over for Joe Dobby on Wednesday. So if anybody wants to join that, if I'm around and not doing much, I think that's like a workout night though.
What are prizes normally for that jank one?
I think Jankmon is no prizes because it's kind of just bring whatever your BT5 jank stuff. And you get the title of Jank, what is it, Shogun Jankymon, the server title. But sometimes also Joe Dobby does run like local events for mats, which is kind of nice. That's kind of like, that's something that's kind of grown organically with Digimon at least, where people will make their own mats and then kind of give them away for prizes.
That's something I wanted to be involved with if my freaking Discord wouldn't keep kicking out of me. I'm lucky I got through Gen Con, but I don't know how well I can do.
Yeah, like...
Discord, I mention it, and it does it. It's like it hurt me.
Good night, Zero. We will talk again soon.
It's like it hurt me. You saw that. It's live. It hates me. Anyway, take care, YouTube. Like I said, Kit Mitz is unfortunately down with the COVID, but she's recovering well, battling it off well, because vaccinations help people. For those who don't want to believe it, they do help.
And because she's strong.
We'll go with that, yeah. She's not exactly weak with her immune system, but she catches more things than I do, unfortunately. But she's pushing through it, so if anybody ever wanted some kind of update, and hopefully, maybe not next DigiMonday, but the Monday after, we'll have a recorded video up for everybody. And like I said, go check out Dapper Drabby at www.twitch.tv/DAPPERDRABY. Adam at Silent Wolf Silent Wolf 145. That's also twitch.tv. And Eclipse and Time Woven really aren't doing their stream thing, so they're kind of just with us. So it's mostly us three that have the channel outlets.